Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, so I might just throw a hissy fit. Call up Cassie after she broke up with Diddy, yeah. I told Shorty if she talking, I ain't. And she gon' call her friends up and brag about we did. Whoa, I ain't in the talking, go chop off your lips. If I ain't in your top 10, go top off a bridge. My black boys, I boys that knock off your lid. I thought y'all gon' pop off, so hop off my. What you mean? I said, what you mean? Listen, I don't trust her, so no. I said, what you mean? Whoa. I said, what you mean? You thought I was finished, you thought it was over. You thought I retired, you thought I went fishing with Kobe. I'm still as ill as considered as one of the coldest. Still a put a partner rapper here like Moses. I'm throwback like a molar roller. I'm cooler than a cup of yogurt. Black flag boy, truck soldier. I'm cool with laws and Ayatollahs.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On second down, it's Bell. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Bell. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He takes it to the 15, a nice display of power, and it gives him a nice pickup. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Both the run and pass still in play here on third and goal from the 3. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you
we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
And coming up later tonight in the NFL, we'll have the Chiefs heading down to Houston to take on the Texans. And then on Monday night, it'll be an NFC North battle. Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field.
Traditional rivals getting after it one more time. He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. And the Steelers set to take the field. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need?
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final time.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
They'll go again with Bell.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and...
What we're seeing from the defense here, is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
They'll try to run it. This is counter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A give to Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Another score from around the league, meanwhile, up in Cleveland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. RG3, 2 touchdown passes thus far. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Bortles now on first down. Lee's got it over the middle. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
When you surrender 24 turnovers in a season, with 16 interceptions, 8 fumbles lost, Blake Bortles, you do hire a quarterback guru to try and get you right, don't you?
Yeah, and that's what he did. Has to limit those turnover numbers, doesn't he?
He has a defense that's ready to play right now. He needs to help them by taking care of the ball. It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. The Jags first down. Bortles to Robinson. One final try now for Bortles. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads. Took him right off his feet at the 36. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. Not transformed like this, perform like this, was Yaoshu a new weapon.
Before we go any further, make sure to install your game plan for your upcoming matchup.
This that I got realness. I just killed this cause it's in my DNA. I got millions.
An offensive and each. Once you have made your game plan and focus player
that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again. The sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use it. Your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA. Backbone don't exist, born on side a jellyfish I gauge. See my pedigree, most definitely don't tolerate the front. Like been through, probably offend you, this is Paula's oldest son. I know conviction, burners, boosters, ballers, dead, redemption, scholars, fathers, kids and I wish I was fed forgiveness, yeah. Soldier's DNA, born inside the beast. My expertise checked out in 2nd grade. When I was 9, on sale motel, we didn't have nowhere to stay. At 29, I've done so well, hit cartwheel in my estate. And I'm gon' shine like I'm supposed to, antisocial extrovert. And excellent meaning extra work. And absentness, you hurt. And passiveness never struck my nerve. And that's a riff gonna be.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They'll run now with Ware. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a third and about 13. Here's Smith. Goes to Ware on the screen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Reminder that coming up later tonight in the national window, we'll see the Giants travel out to Denver to take on the Broncos. And then tomorrow night, it's the Colts and Titans, an AFC South battle from Nashville.
Both of them have designs on winning that division.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And to the 40-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Hayward in there to get him for a loss of 5. On 2nd down, here's Smith. It's complete to Chris Conley. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. .45 yards. final shot here before break. Smith on target over the middle to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Chiefs are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Steelers will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Offense on the field now after the pick. Smith's on target here, and he'll be tackled at their own 39-yard line. Sticking with the same drive, Hayward's able to zero in on the QB here. This will go as a loss of 5. Chiefs now later on the drive. Conley's wide open, able to make the grab. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 22-yard line. Continuing on the drive, Smith able to connect with the speed burner, Tyreek Hill. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 12-yard line.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they're to begin. On the ground, this is Ware. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They run again with Ware. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Brown. And now running right through it. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steelers are going all right, this defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the fourth quarter. On first down, Smith dumps that off to Ware. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They run it here. Ware. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw on second down, Smith. He's got it. This is Ware. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Smith on third down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the numbers.
I heard these always hating, said I never make